This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a lovely Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well and maybe getting some tacos tonight. It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day to be in crypto. Yes, the news is a little slow today, but it is okay. We will make it. We will talk about a lot of stuff. And if you guys have questions throughout the show, make sure you go in the chat. You ask them, because I do want to keep this an open forum today. We're going to get after it. We're going to talk about the markets. We're going to talk about the banks. We're going to talk about the crypto charts. We have just a lot of things to uncover. So we will uncover them together. If you guys are here, if you're excited to be in the Zesty fam, you're excited to be in this chat, then make sure you guys smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on with Bitcoin, crypto, the banks, all the drama in the world, and say hello to me in the chat. Again, I'd like to say good morning to you. I like to know that you're there. I like you to know that I'm here for you. And we're going to talk about some stuff. Let's make sure we get 100 likes, and 125 likes, and 100 live viewers. I know we can do it, guys. I know this is the Zesty Tuesday where we really get it together. Also, make sure you guys check out our sponsors, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Links are in the live chat and in the description. Make sure to check out code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at Market Cipher. Use those codes. Use that link. It's a Zesty link. Okay, let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Boo, 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 boo. Who we have over here? Can't Dog Him over there on TikTok. Hello. MT over there on TikTok. Asking for a Bitcoin price prediction by January 1st of 2025. My friends, I can't do that. I don't give price predictions. I will never tell you what way Bitcoin is going to go, where it's not going to go, when to buy, when to sell. That's all up to you. I can only provide you the facts, which is that every time Bitcoin goes down 75, 85+%, it goes back up and surpasses its previous all-time high. So whatever you want to do with that information, you could do with that. However, I can't tell you where Bitcoin's going to be January 1st of 2025. I cannot. It is post-halving, so you could think about that. What's up, Kenny O over there? Tell Sophia I said good morning. We have All Set Miner over here. We have Oval Bore. Wow, we got some mining fam. I need all my mining fam. Where's Geek? Where's Automatic Beats? Where's Joe? I know we have Fake Mike in the chat, so hello to you. He's quite, he thinks I'm adequate nowadays. So JP, what's up? Trend Monster, nice to see you as well. Who else do we have? We have Randy, we have Emma. Ooh, we have Thirsty Aztec. Good morning. Good morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Listen, fam. So WWE drama last night. Chad Gable, King Gable, he went into the ring, guys. He was going to take on Gunther. What happened, bro? He won the match, but not by pin. So he didn't pin him. He was out of the ring. Gunther, he didn't make it back. Chad made it back, but he didn't get the belt. He did not get the belt. And I was honestly pressed about that. I was pressed. I was upset. I was like, where is Chad's belt? He was going to say, thank you. Like, his chest was bleeding last night, dude. Oh, I can't. Chad in our hearts today. Everyone give a heart in the chat for Chad Gable and his epic battle last night against Gunther. We have Oval Bore. I say hi to my girl, Alexandra G. Shout out to my girl, Alexandra G. Give a round of applause for Alexandra G. We have Tyler. Nice to see you. We have GT. Yes, Thirsty Aztec. Thanks again. Mountain Climber. Much love to you. Tails, good morning. Chris Hanley. Nice to see you. Automatic says I'm here. Nice to see you, man. We got Roland. ChatGPT predicted the crash in September. Can you send me that? We have John Legend, Charles. Nice to see you, Charles. Charles, let me look at your profile picture, Charles. Have I seen you before, Charles Bach? I feel like you have been in the chat before. If you guys are new to the chat, always tell me that you're new to the chat, so that way we could celebrate your forthcoming into the Zesty fam. We got Chris Hanley, Richard Barry, John Foster. He said you just dropped Emma off at school, and now you're heading into work. Have a good day at work. Hope Emma has a good day at school. Tell her when she gets out of school that I said hello. Oscar, nice to see you. Roland says we're here, baby. Crypto Warlock showing off those Zesty member emojis. Do show off those member emojis. Show off those Gary emojis, those spice emojis, because we have quite the zest going on. We have Jack in the chat. Nice to see you. Tyler said, this is my first time into the live chat. Loving the vibe. Well, we love that you're here, Tyler. I know I spoke to you on the Good Morning Crypto X this morning. I said, hey, come by the Zesty live stream. And you should, because it's a zesty place, and we welcome you. Shout out to our friend Tyler for joining us for the first time today. Dubai Money, nice to see you as well. Bulldog, Eric, good morning. MK, good morning. Hondaland, good morning. Wah! We got some beautiful people in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Every single one of you. Joe Harvey, good morning.
You're welcome.
Oh!
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Misteen amazing. Heart. 0.2500000000 LTC.
Yes, pamp it up for the Litecoin. Woo! Thank you. I feel like a champion. All right, let's get after it. I know Robert just jumped into the chat. Orlando, Mr. Crypto, Bitcoin, and charts. Beautiful individuals in this chat this morning. What is going on? What is going on? Again, guys, let's get those 100 live viewers. Let's get those 125 likes because people like Gary Gensler are saying some things.
Fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Blah, blah. We've heard it all, Gary. Now we're taking a look at our crypto bubbles. We love our bubbles, man. Our bubbles, they're bubbling. As you can see, we got Matic in one of our bigger losers today, down 5.5%. We got a Curve, 6.4, FTM, H-bar down 5%, even though they are the Fed now coin. They're the government coin officially. XLM, another government coin, the Ukrainian government coin. They're making their Ukraine CBDC with XLM. Gala down 3%. I don't know where Uncle Jimmy is, but we need to talk about Gala being down 3%. We got Pepe down 3.2%. I always watch Pepe. I always look out for the meme coins because you never know. I like to watch them. It gives like a nice sentiment as to where the market is at and where liquidity is sitting when you take a look at meme coins and who's investing in that and everything there. I'm not interested in taking a look at our bubbles anymore. It looks pretty much the same. We're going to take a look over here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is below $26,000 right now, guys. $25,988. Now, we're going to take a look at an article talking about Bitcoin price and Bitcoin TA, talking about the RSI. And honestly, I don't think we even need the article, to be honest. We could look at it ourselves, but there was an article discussion here saying Bitcoin looks the most oversold since the COVID crash. Key indicator suggests. So let's take a look at that. Now, we have Bitcoin right now. We're looking at market Cipher where we have that red money flow, taking that dippity-doo. Does not like it. Bitcoin is not having a day, as you guys can see. Like, you know, people are like, oh, Bitcoin, like, what are you doing, bro? Not what you want. Not what you want at all. And honestly, no one knew this was coming. So, again, you never know where Bitcoin is going to go. You see the RSI is struggling a little bit here on Market Cipher, but I'm not going to go too deep into the RSI on Market Cipher. I'm going to bring up the basic RSI for you guys. We also have the VWAP that is right above that zero line. That's just kind of skirting here right now. Momentum is, again, still sideways. We have Bitcoin, again, $25,989, down 0.5% sideways AF. What the actual sheesh? Like, this is actually ridiculous. It makes me just want to burst. Just makes me want to burst and go. Anyway, we're not angry. We're happy. We're looking at Bitcoin and hoping it doesn't trend down to right here, this 24.8 range. And again, we tapped that as support here back in June. We tapped it. We were like, oh, sheesh, are we going to have a moment? We did it. We rebounded pretty well with Bitcoin. Then we kind of retraced those gains, obviously, back to where we are now. Hopefully, if we do return to that 24.8, we bounce off of that and we come back up. Now, is this a possibility? We're going to look at the RSI and see what happens with that. But again, ideally, we want to break out and just hit this 27K, 27.2 about, and bounce back to 28.4, and then et cetera, go back to happy times, go back to 30K Bitcoin. We're hoping for that. Bitcoin retraced. A lot of you guys are saying some things in the chat. Do you guys think Bitcoin is going to continue to go down? If you guys think Bitcoin is going to go up, if you think we're going to have some nice gains here and the market can turn around, press a 1. If you think Bitcoin is going to have a red day, if we're going to dumpity do, press a 2. So 1 for pimp and 2 for damp. Morty, nice to see you. Now, let's take a look at that RSI. I think, where did I put it? It's down here. Okay, so we're going to collapse Market Cipher really quick. Sorry, Market Cipher. Now, we're going to take a gander just at the RSI. Now, I have some trading notes, my friends. If you guys don't know, I am a nerd. I look at charts. I write notes. These are my notes. Usually I like to write them on paper, but I know I like to look back at things. So here's my notes here. Let's zoom in a little bit because I'm blind and I think I might need glasses anyway. We have the RSI. It's a momentum indicator. It could show if a crypto or an asset is overbought or oversold. So when an asset is overbought, the RSI is above 70+%, indicates a downtrend, and then when an asset is oversold is when it's 30% or lower, and it indicates an upcoming trend. So what we're seeing here right now, especially what this article was suggesting, is that Bitcoin looks mostly oversold, meaning it's below that 30 mark. So we have that 30 mark right here. I don't know, can you guys see the chart? Do you like the colors? Should I be changing the colors? I don't know. Let me know if these colors work. I hope you guys can see this. So let me change the color of my brush, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully this is better. So this 30 line is right here, as you guys can see. And once you go below that, it's technically, as they say, oversold. So you guys could technically tune out that yellow line and just pay attention to this pink one right here. Right now, we're down here in the trenches at 20.48 is where we're at. So technically, we are oversold to the 9s right now, which could indicate, like we have in our notes here, an incoming uptrend. So you never know. Again, when RSI is above 50, we're bullish. When we're below 50, we're bearish. But that oversold comes when we're below 30. So again, this is also our middle line. This is our midway right here, where we're looking at that oversold, where we're looking at that bullish or bearish sentiment. Below is where we're bearish. I'm terrible at drawing, but we're in that bearish zone, but this is where the oversold comes in. And we really spiked down pretty quick here on the 17th of August, and we've just been messing around, waiting to find out a little bit. So we're technically oversold here on Bitcoin. Let me know if you guys think that you guys pay attention to the RSI. Is the RSI something that's important to you? Because obviously we are seeing some zest. We're seeing a point where maybe this is maybe the end of our road of being so boring. And with Bitcoin price, perhaps if that indicator is correct, perhaps we are oversold. We pamp it up and we have a good time. That is what, again, the speculation is. You never know. So that's why you got to keep calm. You got to hodl on. Not always does the RSI hold up. It's just another indicator that could give you a thought as to what's going on. Let's collapse this RSI. Let's get our market cipher back and head over to Ethereum. We're going to talk about Ethereum right now. Ethereum's 1,655, and we had a little bit of a dip because Vitalik went and put $1 million or 600 Ether over there on the Coinbase. People thought he was going to sell it. So we're going to take a look at the price is down 0.68%. That money flow, absolutely wreckage right there. Not pretty, don't like it. Now we do have that VWAP that's above that zero line. We're hoping for some good price action, but it's not spiking. It's not confident. It's just weaning over. So we're hoping for some zest there. We're below $1,700, which was another resistance point. And if you look all the way back, the last time we saw these levels was back in June, where we had a nice bounce up. But then we saw these levels back in March. March was a little bit of a volatile time, but it was when we were kind of recovering from that FTX drama, and we were recovering from that kind of bear that we had. The next level that comes into play, if we continue to go down, we continue to collapse, we are going to go to 1450. I hope not. I don't want it. Don't want it. Right now, we're hanging right below 1700, 1650. I would like to see a bounce back. If you take a look at Market Cipher again, we're just a little sideways. You even take a look here at the RSI. We are in, even for ETH, that oversold region. We are oversold on ETH. So we are seeing this both on Bitcoin. We're seeing this on ETH. Just oversold. When? Hopefully we could bounce back. Ideally, we want to get above this $1,700 mark and go back to 1820. 1820 was quite the resistance as well. Litecoin is at $66. What is going on with the Litecoins? Litecoin. I love my Litecoin. I don't really care what price it is, but I just don't know what's going on this chart. I got exposed. I don't really know what's going on in this chart because, again, we just had our halving, but other halvings we did see prices didn't do good post-halving. However, we got our red money flow. We got our VWAP that's making its way up, making my way downtown. Walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do. VWAP just sitting there. Like I said, momentum, meh. We're hoping to rebound a little bit. It just hasn't been that confident. But we could see a little bit of a curvature happening. I'm hoping it's another cup and handle action, like a mini cup and handle action. Again, you never know. We're down 1.24% today with Litecoin. Ideally, we want to break out of the $66, $70 range and get back to $84, which is around right here, which is where we kind of took off with our cup and handle, and go back to $91 and then go to 96, 105. You know the deal. We're just hoping for some better days here on the charts. I just can't believe what's going on. We're just slumping. It's sideways. But this is what happens when you have a market like this. This is what happens when you sideways trade, just trying to shake everybody out. It's actually amazing to me that so many people are still scared of getting into this space right now. They don't know what's going to happen. But then again, they're the same people that at at $30,000 Bitcoin recently, they were like, oh my gosh, I missed the boat. I should have bought earlier. Now it dips to now it just crossed $26,000. And what are they doing? They're taking a fat nap. They're taking a fat nap and they're snoring. They're snoring. They're snoozing away their opportunity to acquire Bitcoin at a dip. Again, every time Bitcoin goes down 75, 85+%, it goes back up and surpasses its all-time high. People start to get FOMO at 30. People could say there's a buying opportunity here if you feel that way. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, when to buy, when to sell. I'm just telling you what the facts are. I'm just letting you know what's going on. Oh gosh, Gary Gensler's in the chat. He's here to give me smack. He's here to talk sheesh. Gary, we're not here for you.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Gary, I thought we spoke about this, Gary. I thought we spoke about this, that you weren't going to yell at me during the show, that you were going to be supportive, just confess your love for Algorand. Hello? I guess you guys like the cover. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing them homebound. Doodly-doodly-doo. Doodly-doodly-doo. Like we said before, Bitcoin is oversold. We're hoping for some movement here. And this is the lowest, or I guess the strongest oversold reading on Bitcoin since literally March of 2020. Keep that in mind. So we have some price action. Price action. I hope you guys liked my trading notes too. Do you think these are neat? Do you think these are cool? Like just some moving averages, resistance, uptrend, downtrend, all that type of stuff. Basic notes, you know what I mean? I don't know. To me, I'm a little concerned. I saw some news about the banks today. The banks are continuing to struggle. It's actually a little ridiculous that I just don't understand how more people aren't educated on this one, which is why we're here to continue educating. So if you're here, hit that like. Let's keep educating. I also don't understand how it's gotten this far with the banks, that they're allowed to essentially do whatever they want, say whatever they want. We have people like Janet Yellen saying, hey, everything is fine.
And take an economy that is performing very well. We've had the fastest recovery from a downturn that we've ever seen, and the fastest recovery of any nation around the globe. The unemployment rate is near a 50-year low. The economy is doing well.
The economy is doing well. The economy is doing well, is what Janet says. I don't think so. We're looking at the biggest banks in the country, from bigger lenders to small lenders, and they're suffering. We were reading yesterday how a lot of banks are getting rating cuts because they're saying that they're facing extreme loan losses. U.S. banks faced loan losses of up to $19 billion. $19 billion in the second quarter of this year alone. We were going over last week how Moody's cuts ratings of 10 U.S. banks and some of the biggest names on downgrade watch, like BNY Mellon. Following Moody's rate cuts, the S&P is downgrading multiple U.S. banks on growing liquidity worries. This is becoming more and more of a joke every day, where we're constantly hearing, oh, liquidity crisis here at the bank, this bank is insolvent. How many banks are actually insolvent? When do we actually get to find that information out? Do we have to keep seeing downgrades on ratings? Do we have to keep seeing news that maybe this bank stock is crashing today? This is indicative of maybe we should worry about something, maybe not. Wake up. The system is broken. New news just came out before the show. Bank news. S&P downgrades multiple U.S. banks on growing liquidity worries. S&P Global follows Moody's in cutting its credit ratings and outlook on multiple U.S. regional banks on Monday, saying higher funding costs and troubles in the commercial real estate sector will likely test the credit strength of the lenders. A relentless rate hike by the U.S. Federal Reserve has raised deposit costs at banks, which have been forced to pay out higher interest to keep depositors from fleeing. S&P cuts its ratings on Associated Bank Corp, Valley National Bank Corp, on funding risks and higher reliance on brokered deposits, while UMB Financial Corp, Comerica Bank, and Key Corp were downgraded on large deposit outflows and prevailing higher interest rates. Key Corp and Comerica shares were down nearly 1% pre-market. The outlook of S&T Bank and River City Bank was cut to negative from stable from the S&P, citing higher CRE exposure. The agency's action will make borrowing costlier for the ailing banking sector that is looking to shake off the effects of SVB and Signature Bank. Borrowing costs have also surged globally, with U.S. Treasury yields hitting their highest in 16 years as the bond market entered its sixth week on Tuesday. The rating agency's actions came weeks after similar downgrades by its peer Moody's, which earlier this month lowered ratings on 10 U.S. banks and placed 6, including BNY Mellon, U.S. Bancorp, State Street, and Truist Financial, on review for potential downgrades. This is wild, and they even said that banks, including JP Morgan, could see downgrades if the sector's operating environment were to deteriorate further. Not only are smaller banks in trouble, but even the biggest banks are in trouble. U.S. banks faced $19 billion in loan losses in the second quarter of this year. Moody's cut rates and downgraded multiple banks, including BNY Mellon. This is worrisome. Even JP Morgan Chase could see downgrades if the operating environment continues to deteriorate, which means that the higher rates go, the more we hit the money printer, the more deposits are being withdrawn because people don't care about keeping their money in the banks anymore. They rather keep it under their mattress. We will continue to see insolvencies. We will continue to see smaller regional banks collapse and consolidate into bigger banks. But even the biggest banks like JP Morgan are going to face downgrades. No one can keep up because the system is broken. There is almost no way to fix it at this point because there's so much damage done. All I know is that I understand that there is a way to opt out of a system that is breaking, out of a system that potentially they could just shut off. I know it sounds crazy, but they can. February 2021, the whole interbanking system went down where you couldn't move money internationally, you couldn't move credit. Everything was done for hours. You wake up and some banks are missing your deposits. Some banks are just freezing your accounts because they feel like it. Avoid the bank runs. Avoid the tyranny that the banks put you through. Avoid the stress of your bank potentially being insolvent tomorrow and have something that belongs to you. Bitcoin, I don't care if price goes up or price goes down today. All I know is that it can't be taken from me. And if the banks decide to close tomorrow, if my bank is insolvent tomorrow, at least I know I have money. At least I know I have something that can't be taken from me, that has that finite supply, that has that halving schedule every 4 years. That's decentralized, cross-border, no intermediaries involved, completely decentralized. We need to hedge against the bank failures. We need to hedge against these downgrades. We need to hedge against the traditional financial system. I think it's a little scary. We're talking about banks being downgraded because of their tough operating conditions. That, again, the Federal Reserve put us through. That the centralized entities decided to put us through. Oh, they're going to raise rates. They're going to hit the money printer. We have to pay the consequences for that. Even more so, internationally, we're facing an issue of BRICS. BRICS, they're actively attempting to de-dollarize the world. The global effort of de-dollarization, the taking down of the US dollar as the most dominant currency of the world, is diminishing actively. They want to make sure that no one uses the dollar anymore, that we use a currency like the yuan. Here, we're going to take a gander at the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, arriving in South Africa for the BRICS 15th annual summit. There he is. He's right here, all ready to go, getting off of his plane. Meeting with world leaders. So as you can see, it was kind of like a nice little celebration. Here's China's president. Woo woo! They're going to meet for a BRICS conference, and obviously in that conference, the Chinese move is to keep the yuan at the top. They want to make sure the yuan reaches the top because, of course, the dollar is still, I believe, the top at the moment. The yuan's coming after us. They want to make sure people settle trade in the yuan or with their native currencies in other countries because they feel that trading in the dollar is too expensive and that it's deteriorating in value. It's not holding the value the same as it has in the past. Being that, again, we printed 40 to 50% of our money supply between 2020 and 2021. We're paying the consequences for this actively. De-dollarization is in play. The banks are in trouble. It comes down to how long are we going to wait? How long should people wait to hedge against the fiat currencies of the world? And not just the US dollar. I'm not saying collapse the dollar. I'm not saying collapse any currency. I'm saying that we need to hedge against the how politicized this all is. Once the yuan comes into play and countries are actively using the yuan over the dollar, bigger countries are going to jump in. Then, of course, the smaller countries are going to have to give in because they won't have a choice. They have to go with the fray or else they won't survive. The U.S. is holding back things like crypto, holding back stable coins. If you think about stable coins, it could bring hyper-dollarization, bring people access to the dollar that maybe wouldn't have had it before. It's expensive to go, again, convert to dollars and go through all that traditional process of transferring money, especially cross-border. Stable coins can fix that, where it's maybe in a more decentralized manner, even though the stable coin itself might be a little centralized. At the end of the day, people could just download a wallet, have access to an internet connection, and have access to stable coins, have access to dollars, and transact with the dollar. If we're holding this back, it only means more detriment for our economy. It only means more detriment in this digital world. Money is going digital. The dollar has to adapt to that, or else it won't survive. No currency will survive if it doesn't go digital. We know that China has the digital yuan, the Hong Kong digital currency they have as well. We also know many different countries that are involved in BRICS are launching their own currency, like the ruble, Russia's digital ruble. It's already out. It has logos. This will all come about. It's just a matter of when America says we're going to step in, we're going to allow Bitcoin, we're going to allow cryptocurrency, we're going to let stablecoins fly, and we won't create a central bank digital currency because we know that it's right not to. And it's not American to have a central bank digital currency. That's a whole other rant. Speaking of stablecoins are really, really important. They're important. I don't like how centralized a lot of stablecoins are, and I especially despise the new PayPal stablecoin. It's another rant for another day. USDC, we know USDC had some trouble earlier this year. Circle was their issuer. If you don't know USDC, Circle is behind it. Circle was also involved with the SVB collapse. They were banking at SVB. And when SVB collapsed, Silicon Valley Bank, USD depegged. It was something scary, something that has never happened to Circle, never happened to USDC before. It eventually repegged. All is good in the world. Coinbase stepped in and said, hey, Coinbase, Circle, we're going to be partners now. Hit the likes, guys, if you haven't yet. Let me get this up for you, put this in book mode on the x.com. Coinbase and Circle announced a few updates to USDC. Stablecoins will be a key component of a new updated financial system, and we look forward to helping unlock additional utilities of the growing USDC system. Expanding networks, USDC will be launching on 6 new blockchains for native support. Coinbase has taken an equity stake in Circle to continue our alignment and investment in the long-term success of stablecoins and specifically USDC. We have streamlined operations and governance with Circle having full responsibility and accountability for USDC as the issuer. For Coinbase customers, there will be no changes to USDC on Coinbase, and Coinbase will continue to support USDC across all of our platforms with all of the same benefits you enjoy today, including gas-free transfers and rewards. We do not anticipate these updates to impact our financial outlook previously provided in our Q2 shareholders letters released on August 3rd. Coinbase has a stake in Circle. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that? Coinbase is getting their stuff on. We already know Coinbase has been pushing USDC since the start. It's always kind of been their stablecoin saying, hey, there you go. Coinbase, Circle, partners. But now it's kind of official where, again, Coinbase is investing and has equity in Circle. Man, I do need a drink. You are correct. I do need a beverage. Make sure you guys are saying hello in the chat. You're smashing these likes, sharing the stream out with friends. We're getting that 125 likes today. Absolutely no problem. Man, Gary Gensler, why are you hating in the chat, Gary? Gary, what are you doing? Gary? Oh my sheesh. Crisp water right here. Nothing's better than a crisp water, you know what I mean? Can I cook? Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I do that often.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
That's so cute. Thank you.
Aww.
I appreciate it. Someone said drink any beverage in mind. Water. Because we're healthy. Or maybe a smoothie. I would love a smoothie. I love smoothies. I need a smoothie in my life. If you guys have a favorite smoothie combo, can you put that in the chat? Thank you for my cute little sticker in the chat. I think it's adorable. It's like one of my faves. It really is one of the faves. Well. We know of someone that has curly hair. Not put together curly hair like this, but curly hair that is up like this. And always a mess, full of secrets, full of private keys, full of unanswered questions and billions of dollars missing, and crypto that got hacked from an exchange that was never returned. And where did the funds go? We still have no answers. Who am I referring to here? None other than Sam Bankman Fried. Oh, Sam Bankman Fried. He has gone through a lot, Lil Samuel. Sam Bankman Fried, we've gone through a wild time since November of 2022 where FTX filed for bankruptcy. Sam Bankman Fried was under house arrest playing League of Legends in his mom's basement. Apparently, he tried to use VPNs to get around his bail. They said no VPNs, no internet. Limited access to things. We know SBF was still messing around. It was found that they are going to reboot FTX internationally, not in the US. So everyone that's in the US, your money's still gone. FTT holders, you get nothing left. Outside of the US, maybe you got some money. Maybe you will have access to FTX.com in the future. John Ray III, the new guy that took over FTX, he's making bank. Sam Bankman Fried, still sitting in jail now because he leaked Caroline Ellison's diary to the New York Times, tampered with information, and that's the reason he got arrested versus stealing billions of dollars, even though it came out earlier this year that they found over $7 billion. They recovered $7 billion. Was that given to anyone? Absolutely not. Sam Bankman Fried made insane campaign donations. 1 in 3 people in Congress got a donation. Was the second largest donor to our current president. He then got additional charges as he was arrested for those campaign finances. Sam Bankman Fried worried about how he's in jail, worried about, it's one of the worst detention centers. It's located in Brooklyn. He's a little too close to me right now. Sam Bankman Fried, he wants to get out of jail 5 days a week. So that way he could be prepared for his trial. He asked, again, for daily releases. He wants to be free from jail 5 days a week, Sam Bankman Fried. He is due back in court as he asked for daily releases. He will have 5.5 hours with his attorneys minus any time being spent being arraigned again on Tuesday on his latest indictment, which folded campaign finance allegations into existing charges. He pled not guilty to most of those same charges, and the FTX founder was recently sent to jail after a federal judge ruled he violated his bond conditions twice in attempting to manipulate or intimidate witnesses against him. His attorneys asked that Bankman Fried be allowed access to 2 internet-enabled laptops and 2 mobile Wi-Fi devices from conference rooms within the U.S. Attorney's Office in the courthouse every weekday and be able to work on his defense for the entire day on August 22nd, 2023, which is today. Judge Lewis Kaplan, the Southern District of New York jurist overseeing the case, had told the parties during an August 11th hearing that he would entertain applications for temporary release into counsel's offices. As of Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, he had not yet weighed in on the defense team's application for daily access, but ruled that Bankman Fried could meet with his attorneys on the U.S. Marshals Service attorney room from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Tuesday. He also limited the number of laptops and Wi-Fi enabled devices to 1 apiece rather than 2 each requested. He set a Wednesday deadline for the defense to provide information about Bankman Fried's proposed advice of counsel defense. Quote, the government is left to guess whether it is the defendant's assertion that he received the legal advice relating to his deletion of Slack and Signal messages, a defense he alluded to at the August 11th conference, or that his fraudulent misappropriation of billions of dollars was somehow laid fully before legal counsel, who approved of the contact, or that the defendant received legal advice on any other particular aspect of the conduct, and blah. And blah, blah, blah. Because he literally says, I'm in jail now, I'm sad, I want 2 laptops and 2 phones so that way I could work on my case. Be free 5 days a week from jail. Basically, be spared of my consequences. Did anyone in that detention center even come close to be getting the same perks as Sam Bankman Fried? I highly doubt it. Name one other person you've heard go to jail but get out of jail and sit in an office for 5 days a week and have access to 2 laptops and 2 phones. Today, they might give Sam Bankman Fried access to 1 device, 1 computer, and 1 phone, so that way he could work on his legal counsel. Will Sam Bankman Fried find his way out of jail 5 days a week? Let me know in the chat. Put a yes or a no. Sam Bankman-Fried, billions of dollars missing. Billions of dollars that have yet to be returned to the people. But he still deserves to have the best time in jail. He needs his vegan foods. He said he needs his depression medication. He's very needy, Sam. Very needy. He needs his devices. I think he's having League of Legends withdrawals. League of Legends withdrawals. Sam Bankman-Fried, there's pretty much no answers there. Just everyday new news, little things here and there, but no real answers for the people, which is what we're looking for, which is what's really disappointing about the whole situation. Ooh, we have 69 likes. How interesting. How interesting. It's actually, literally, it was like 60. I looked at my phone before. It was 69 degrees here in New York. It's just, this number is just looming today. And it's a little chilly out today in New York. Like, what happened here? What happened? It's also chilly with the likes. You guys need to step this up. Let's step it up. Let's step it up. We have, 28 more likes until 100? Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You guys are saying Sam Bankman-Fried might release him. I don't know. I don't think they should release him. Obviously not. He should have been in jail a long time ago. I mean, gosh, if it was really anyone else, he would have been in jail. He would have been slashed. Wow. It's just crazy, the double standard with Sam Bankman-Fried because of the money he gave out, his parents, who they're associated with. Sam 2020 said he's the type that won't do well in jail. He'll be the newest girl. Oh, gosh. I don't know. It seems like he's not doing good in jail already. He wants certain food. He wants his medications. He wants internet access. He wants basically to be home again and not in jail. Well, that's not the way it works when you stole billions of dollars. Anyway, governments have been a little salty towards crypto ads. We saw in Europe, they were looking to ban crypto ads. And now Thailand wants to jump in and warns Meta to rein in crypto scams or face expulsion because there are some. Listen, let me just tell you, on Instagram, if you guys look at my comments, I get raided by bots, raided by crypto scams in my comments, and I can't even do anything about it. So this is something that needs to be cleaned up. However, Thailand, they're getting involved. They're a little angry. Hit these likes. Thailand's Ministry of Digital Economy and Society, DES, has told Meta's Facebook to curb the number of fraudulent crypto investment scams being advertised on the site or risk being expelled from the country. These fraudulent ads have affected more than 200,000 people, according to a statement published on the ministry's website. The minister in charge of the DES asked the Thai court to prepare an order that would shut down Facebook by the end of the month if they don't comply. Over the course of the past 3 years, Facebook, now known as Meta, has gradually eased its restrictions on crypto and blockchain-related ads. CoinDesk has previously reported broadening the criteria and accepting regulatory licensing for running such ads. In 2022, the company was sued by the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission for allegedly engaging in false, misleading, and deceptive conduct by publishing scam crypto ads linked to prominent Australian celebrities. Seems to be a problem on Facebook. Seems to be a problem where you have a bunch of, as Gary would like to call them, because where's Gary in the chat? Because what does Gary call all the scammers?
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
That's where Gary's at. And you know what? There are some of those. And it needs to be cleaned up, especially on Instagram, especially on Facebook. I know that Facebook, I have imposters in profiles of me on Facebook. I have multiple on Instagram. But the amount of bots that are in comments, literally invading your post and saying, oh, sign up on this, give me 1 BTC. Like, this is crazy. Clean it up, Facebook. Clean it up, Facebook. I like my Instagram. I post on Instagram every single day. If you don't follow, Instagram.com/missteencrypto. Come on, man. We need to clean this up. We need to make sure that we're able to have clean and concise posts, one, and not have to worry about, as a creator, people going in my comments and think I'm doing it, because it's absolutely not me. We need to make sure we always trust, we always verify, never click a fishy link. If someone sends you a link, never click on it. Even if it's something to Twitter, type in that twitter.com or that x.com. I don't click any links from anyone. I am very, very stingy on my link clicking. Always be stingy about your link clicking, especially if you're on your crypto laptop where you have wallets open, or you're on your device where you store your crypto wallets. I do suggest, though, if you guys have a spare phone that is not connected to the internet, that you typically keep on airplane mode, that's completely offline, that's where you should keep your crypto wallets. That's where you should keep pretty much a lot of your stuff. Air gap. Don't use your everyday phone that's connected to your cell service, because then you open yourself up to attacks like SIM swapping. SIM swapping is dangerous. SIM swapping is scary. SIM swapping is something you never want to happen to you. We've seen this recently where people get their Coinbase hacked because of SIM swapping, so never connect your phone number to Coinbase, never connect your phone number to any X account. I still have to fix a few of these things on certain platforms where I have my phone number connected. Don't connect your phone number anywhere anymore. Use authenticator apps that are, again, not on your main device. Authenticator apps, or get like those like one-time or like those one recovery codes that a lot of apps give you. That if you don't have your authenticator, you lose your password, you just enter that one code and you'll be able to get in. So you need to make sure that you have the right stuff. Be so careful. I never want any of you to get hacked. If you guys have questions, I'm more than happy to take them. I want to take your questions. I want to be filled with love, happiness, and positivity today. So, Taco Berry. Oh, you're not feeling good, dude? Yo, Cuzzy Taco, tell Uncle Jimmy that he's got to get you a cookie. Where's Uncle Jimmy? Tell him, Uncle Jimmy, if you're listening, Uncle Jimmy, go get Cuzzy Taco a cookie. Or tell your mom, Cuzzy Taco. Be like, Mama, missteencrypto said I need a cookie. Get a cookie. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're slightly better than adequate. Heart.
You know what, Anonymous? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anonymous commented, or Mr. Anonymous, he commented on my burger yesterday and said, I'm adequate, just like my burger. And you know what? Maybe the burger was quite adequate. I'll say that. Maybe it was quite adequate. But you know what? Now I feel adequate. And I still feel that way. But thank you, Mr. Annan. Appreciate it. Or maybe it's not a Mr. Maybe it's a Miss. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's a Mr. Annan. We got K9MM in the chat. Shout out to K9MM. It's good to see you in the chat. I know you were on TikTok the other day, right? Viper, nice to see you. Mike Volmer, much love to you. Tyler said people can use security like YubiKey. Yes, everyone please look into YubiKey. Mark Lopez, do you use wallets on a phone without internet? How do you use wallets on a phone without internet? So Mark, typically what people would do is, like, let's say they have an old iPhone, like, I got a rose. Is that an adequate one?
You're welcome. Thank you.
Is this an adequate rose? So listen, get an old phone that you don't typically use. I mean, this one's dead. It's just an old phone. But an old phone that you don't use, put an authenticator on it, put your wallet on it, and always keep it on airplane modes. So this does not have any cell service on it, no cell service. Take your SIM cards out. Make sure that it's basically you connect it to Wi-Fi when you want. That way you don't have internet and it can't really be touched. And turn your internet on when you want to transact, when you want to use the app. So that's pretty much what I would do. Brandon Eagle, you get cookies from the internet every day. That's good. DJ Johnny, would I recommend X Premium? I'm live streaming on X right now. Hello, Xicans. I would recommend X Premium. I mean, it does help, like, get your comments seen. Sometimes you could be in, like, that show more section that's at the bottom of comment section. So I do think that the X Premium would help you in terms of if you're tweeting, helping you get discovered, commenting. It definitely helps. So I would recommend X Premium. Aw, creators, thank you for gifting a membership to Crypto Allah. Aw, that's so nice. You're awesome, creators. Yay. Pimp it up for the members. Live to love, much love to you too. You needed to hear this, no problem, Kirk McIntyre. Ringa Apes, good morning. Creators Crypto, much love to you too. You can use an offline phone as an air-gapped device to authenticate the transaction via QR code while keeping the private key 100% offline. There it is. So use an offline phone and to authenticate the transaction via QR code. That's amazing. That is amazing. Do you have tutorials on that? Do you have? I can't acknowledge his name, so I can't even say his name. Do you have a video for that? So maybe people can like visualize it. Crypto Allah, yeah. He said thank you. Shower those member emojis, guys. If you are a member, welcome Crypto Allah into the Zesty fam. Show some member emojis. Show them off. Souls together. Yes, absolutely. Creators, I gotta acknowledge him. He's not Roman Reigns. He can't make me acknowledge him. Acknowledge me. I can't. I'm adequate. That's why. Because I'm adequate. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Retro Mike's the phone guy. Yeah, I mean, that guy I didn't acknowledge. Totally the phone guy. Yep. Viper, how old are you? You are very wise for your age. I am 20. I have been in this space since I was 17. I've been hosting interviews, posting on this channel since I was 17. But I'm 20 now. Good evening, Robbie. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We need 20 more likes for 100 likes. I don't know if y'all are sleeping. Well, sheesh. This is the part I'm having problems with. What is the part you're having problems with? Kirk. I'm sure we could figure it out. Stop the fiat Ponzi, buy sats if you can't afford bits. But if you're really cool, you will mimble wimble. I agree. Smash those Litecoin emojis. Mimble wimble your heart away. Mimble wimble your heart away. We love mimble wimble. We love Litecoin. I love Litecoin on this channel. I've been talking about Bitcoin, Litecoin, Digibyte since I got on Twitter. Absolutely. RustyBot is in the chat. I don't know if I missed anyone. Aru, Dynastic. Did I miss anyone? Mike Volmer, M2. If you guys are here and I didn't say hello to you yet, can you please say hello to me to make sure I didn't miss you guys? Misko, I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Julio said, even with Sam's hairdo, MTC. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. I literally pulled an SBF. I really did. Randy A, nice to see you. You were able to submit a request to withdraw your Bitcoin from BlockFi. Hopefully the withdrawal approval will be sent. Yes, I hope so. Randy A, keep us updated. Hype for your bags. Oh, the doorbell rang. I think I got a package. Ricky said people are sleeping on Litecoin. Absolutely, bro. It's nap time for Litecoin. Absolutely. Listen, when Litecoin goes back to, or if it goes back to $100, people are going to be freaking PO'd. They're going to be like, if they see $100 Litecoin, they're going to be PO'd. And then you're going to all of a sudden be seeing people tweet, oh my gosh, Litecoin. Oh, but they're not tweeting about it now. So keep track of who's talking about it now and who talks about it when the price goes up and when the hype comes back. Because I will be here both ways. I don't care. I love my Litecoin. Hondaland says, I got my like in. Have you? I don't know, friends. If you guys hit that like, say yes or no in the chat. All Set Miner said, it would be great to vote MTC as SBF for Halloween. That would actually be so funny, bro. That would actually be so funny. I have an FTX shirt on. Oh, gosh. Did you just really say what? I'm not even what's like. I can't even believe you just even joked about writing that. Jonathan Earl. That's so kind of her, but I'm just your friend formation. I don't need mention or validation. Well, Jonathan Earl, thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate you, and always say hello. Never be scared. Never it's not about like validation or a mention. It's about like saying hello. It's about us basically being like, how I envision this show is us being in the same room, having a conversation with one another. Y'all are in my metaverse living room. We're all having a conversation. We're all talking. So when you say hello to me, I want to say hello to you. Your dyslexia jumbled it up. It's okay. Jonathan Earl, I am here for you. Hugs for Jonathan Earl. Welcome. Is it your first time here, Jonathan Earl? Have you been here before, Jonathan Earl? I don't remember saying your name. No, it's not. Ovalbor, stop it. Ephraim said the time for Digibyte is coming. It's going to be big. Absolutely. Ricky said, thank you, Randy. I've downloaded Cake Wallet. Whoa! Hi for Cake Wallet in the chat for Cake Wallet downloads. Pamp it up. Guys, if you haven't yet, download Cake Wallet. Store and spend your Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Monero safely. And Ethereum now. And Ethereum. And hype for the 5 memberships. Woo! if you have not yet, make sure you guys collect those beautiful memberships given by this anonymous person or this person that wasn't anonymous this time, that I think it was anonymous the other time, that give you these beautiful memberships. Show some love. What alts do I keep an eye on, Viper? I don't give financial advice. I don't want people to think I'm financial advising. I always tell people about... Where are my cards? I hand out cards on the street. I educate people on the basics, the fundamentals. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. And I also talk about DigiByte. Proof of work will always be king, in my opinion. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, DigiByte. And I always, and because it's proof of work, I always look at Dogecoin. Taco Berry, Cuzzy Taco got the membership. Guys, please say thank you to this person in the chat that's a current miner, that mines all the time, that loves mining. Give him some love. Give him some love. He's kind of cool sometimes, like only once in a while, though. He didn't hear that, but once in a while. She relays information, you make the decision. Exactly, Jonathan Earl. I'm here to give you facts. I'm here to tell you what's going on. And y'all could do what you want to do depending on that. Mark Lopez got his membership too. He said, thanks. Guys, this is beautiful. Rusty Bot got the membership. If you guys got memberships, then show off those freaking emojis. Pimp it up. Pimp it up. Gotta pimp it up. Don't you know? Pimp it up. Gotta pimp it up. Hey. Julio, not financial advising isn't her jam unless it's about air fryers. That's true. And you know what? I might be making wings in my air fryer tonight. So how's that? How's that? I love my air fryer. Listen, if there's one thing I love in my life, it's the air fryer. Cookies, chocolate berries. I made chocolate covered strawberries again last night. Absolutely awesome. Wally said, what membership? So basically, you could go on my profile, my YouTube channel, by hitting my PFP and that link in my bio. Head over to YouTube. And basically, what you could do from there is become a member of the channel. So you'll have exclusive perks like emojis that you could throw into the chat and participate in some stuff. So if you want to become a member, support the channel, that's definitely a way to do that. So you guys can head over to YouTube and do that. Shout out to Morty over there. I know I said hi to you before. Shout out to Kenny over there on TikTok. Automatic Beat said, air fryer is the greatest appliance. I agree. Did the air fryer that pressure cooks? No, I did not get the pressure cooker air fryer, Jonathan Earl. I did not. Air fryers have replaced microwaves. I love my air fryer. I think it's better than the microwave sometimes, and sometimes I think it's better than the toaster. However, I think certain foods, when you really think about it, they gotta go in the toaster. Some need to go in the microwave. They can't go in the air fryer. So you still need kind of like some stuff, like, you need your appliances, but the air fryer mostly takes the spotlight from a lot of these things. Hi, Ninja. You're working on a George Foreman grill that cooks bacon and mines crypto at the same time. Bacon, eggs, and hash. If you figure that out, please send it to my house, and I will be rolling up the Bitcoins. I'll be rolling up the Bitcoins. Really, I'd be stacking all them sats. For real. Air fried soup. Imagine, that would be so messed up, man. That would be so messed up. You have the freaking microwave, air fryer soup. MTC is funny, thank you. Microwave is trash. It depends on what it is, man. You can't say the microwave is trash when it depends on what it is. I don't think, honestly, the microwave isn't the healthiest thing. I don't really endorse microwaves, but I use it. Because I'm guilty of all of it. I heard that air fryers aren't good for you. I don't know if air fryers are great for you either. But I love it. But we're in this first world, kind of environment where, we don't have, a fire to go cook at. You know what I mean? We gotta adjust. We gotta adjust. I'm lucky I have a gas stove in New York. I'm lucky I have a gas stove. Mickey said he got a new wave and got rid of a toaster, air fryer, and the microwave. Got it. So do you like it? Can I look up the new wave? Guys, hit these likes. This is very important. This is a very important conversation right here. New wave. I'm gonna have to do some research on this. If you want to DM me a link to your appliance, DM me on any platform that's in the description, or link it in the YouTube comments after this ends. Please let me know let me know what your devices are that you guys are cooking with. Microwave destroy the enzymes in food. Yeah, I know microwaves aren't good for you, man. Microwaves are not good for you. We need better ways. Listen, I'm sure that if we stepped out our first world little bubble, we went and cooked on a fire. We'd be probably much happier with a lot of things. But now we're in this like terrible thing, like where we got microwaves, we got air fryer. I don't even know if the air fryer is that good. We gotta find this out. We gotta find this out. Remember, three ways information comes at you. Yeah. She's diversifying with New Wave. I need to see what this is. I never heard of a New Wave. I need someone to DM this to me. You got Breville Air to replace many cookers. The New Wave Brio. New Wave Brio. Okay, let's googly doogly. Ah, so this is what you got. I see. So listen, dude. This is my pickle. This is my pickle. I do not. All right. I like the idea. Let me know which one you have. If it's this one I can support. I'm not trying to look at that Amazon. See, this with the trays, I support this. I like the trays. This is kind of similar to my air fryer that I have now. Granted, I wish it was a little bit bigger. This is all right. I like the way this is laid out. However, I will not get an air fryer that looks like this. This I will not condone. I don't like the bowls. I don't want any part of the bowls. I don't think they'll cook evenly. This is the sheesh. Trays. If you're getting an air fryer, get one with trays and not one with the bowl. I don't know. That's just how I feel about the whole thing. So I see you're the first one. First one. Okay. Yeah. Fire sucks big time. Listen, man. I think we'd be better if we cooked with the real fire. Jim Montgomery said you're listening but in traffic, like smashed. Go off, Jim. Thank you. Please don't chat and drive. Stay safe, man. I need that pressure cooker option. Yeah. Trays over bowls. Thank you for the financial advice. No problem, Julio. No problem, bro. Ephraim, you are quite optimistic. We must have our spirits up. Listen, man, we're always optimistic here. We always understand the inevitability of Bitcoin. We understand the infinite potential it has. And we understand that we are zesty individuals and that we definitely smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends, and commenting in the chat. And we'll continue to comment after this is over in the comment section of what air fryer you use. If you feel like there will be an explosion of Bitcoin price, because I think we're on the cusp of something beautiful. The RSI is oversold, the most oversold since like March 2020. Guys, we need to do some looking at the charts. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not, smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. Let's get 100 likes after this ends. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are beautiful. Make some chicken wings in your air fryer tonight with me. And as always, what do you do?
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Adequate
thank
stream indeed.
Shoosh! Thank you! And stay zesty. Bye.